Well, let's hope this works. Now, if people show up, I can ask them how my sound is. I'm on a new mic. So I think this is going to work a little better than last time. Hey, what's up, everyone? Can you by any chance hear this? Alright, good. I think this will work better. My laptop actually has really low sound, so it's better that I have a good mic now. Yeah, I bought this after the last stream. I made about enough to buy a new mic, but, it's just the upgrade for my snowball. I don't know if it sounds any better, but it's sure a hell of a lot easier to use. Hey, what's up, everyone? We're going to be doing some updates on Lucas today, I think. This is the Blue Yeti. It's, well, I mean, I was using a blue snowball before, which isn't technically a professional mic, so I thought I might as well, oh, I got a shout out? Yeah. I thought I might as well upgrade to professional stuff if I'm going to be making my living off it. So at the same time, I also replaced my video editing software because I was using Windows Movie Maker. Can't believe I got away with that for so long. Alright, we got 25 viewers. That's probably enough. Should we watch some Lucas? Ah, shit. What's the one I'm using now? It's Windows... It's the Windows editor. What's the thing called? No. Windows... Ah, shit. Video... Windows Video Editor 2020. I don't know if it's any good. I've never heard of anyone using it, but I had to pay like $60 for it, so hopefully. Alright, are we still just staring at me? Let's have a look at Lucas's channel. Tony Montano. Thank you for the for the $3 super chat. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, wait. So we've got some videos to watch, but I don't know if you wanted to hear, like, the latest on Lucas first. Because I could do that. So what happened is in Spokane, it's been so cold, and I believe it, because it's been really cold here, and Spokane is like Eastern Washington, that homeless people have actually been freezing to death. So the local... so they're pretty nice to homeless people in Spokane, so they started giving out motel vouchers until next week so people don't freeze to death. So when Lucas saw that, he was like, oh, hey, I can improve my station in life. So he left the homeless shelter of his own accord so he could get one of these vouchers. So now next week, when the shelters are all full up and his voucher's out, well, he's going to be shit out of luck. It's terrible. And he's going to probably beg people for a motel room again. He doesn't have any other options. Yeah, I think it's cold everywhere right now. Like, even I am snowed in right now. I managed to make it to the store, but it was pretty rough last night. Yeah, the Lucas food stuff has been insane. We could, yeah, okay, I've got some viewers. Let's let's head over. Do you want to see Lucas's big Valentine's Day video? As you can imagine, he hasn't been very happy today. Staples Yeet, thank you for the super chat. I'm drinking a Mike's Harder, which is not as weird as drinking a Mike's Hard. I mean, it's just malt liquor flavored, right? Yeah, I know. That toaster oven is going to become an issue. Alright, let's check out some of this video. It's pretty crazy. He's been complaining about me a lot, too. Oh, actually, yeah, I might as well show it to you. At least.
Uncle. I don't really know why I'm single. It's strange to me. It's strange to my friends. Because I know how to cook. I know how to do laundry. I know how to fold clothes. I know how to do dishes. I know how to run a vacuum.
Hey, I appreciate it, Tanana Bread. The stuff I recently bought really helped me out. I had a couple good months on YouTube, though, so I had some money, too. It's still too quiet? Alright, I got something I can do. I can turn the gain up on my mic, but it's gonna make me fucking loud. Is this working?
I know how to mow lawns. I know how to hay horses. I know how to train dogs. I know how to train cats exactly like dogs. I've changed diapers because I'm an uncle. These are all the things that you would look for in a husband. These aren't traditional roles, people. These are roles of people that want to be in a committed, loving relationship.
All right.
You share the chores. And I know how to do all that. And I'm willing to do all that.
Yeah, Lucas is willing to share chores. He just isn't willing to be the one with a house or the one with a job. But he'll do he won't do half the chores. Let's be real, he won't, but that's what he's saying here. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the worst part of this clip. He's talking about changing his niece's diapers. And his nieces are the ones he's been creepy to in the past. Or about. Toaster oven has been a blessing to your channel. Are all those videos doing well then? Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. You might notice I didn't manage to buy a flat bill hat. You know, the corner store didn't have any that I liked this time, so I didn't bother. Happy Valentine's Day. Alright, let's drink. I don't know why some singles get so annoyed at Valentine's Day. I feel like being single is optimal on Valentine's Day. I'm not one of the people that says to take advantage of all the cheap candy or anything, but it's like, just not having to do anything is pretty nice. As you could call me lazy. God forbid a video goes past without Lucas eating something. How many times have you seen me eat something on camera? Fuck. Yeah, I think people probably wanted me to stream earlier, but this is my optimal time. It's a shame I live on the West Coast, isn't it? Hell yeah.
I'm generous. I have videos proving my generosity. What's mine is yours. Kind of philosophy. Mi casa y su casa. But for some reason, Gen Z women aren't dating me. That's interesting that you're age phobic.
You?
I mean, you're for Black Lives Matter. It's hard for me to wrap my head around.
It's hard for Lucas to wrap his head around the fact that Black Lives Matter has nothing to do with age phobia. He's been trying to do that for since it started, really. And he just can't figure this out. Alright. Bob Dobbs, thank you for the super chat. I'm not a girl. Am I? How am I looking today? Hey, I look like I finally took a shower. My God. Everything's just been drama lately. There was a bunch of family drama and personal stuff, and I know I haven't uploaded in a bit. I'm about to get back to it. But if you've followed my channel for a while, you probably know that I'm either putting out a bunch of videos or like fucking nothing. I struggle with actually making the algorithm happy ever. 9 pounds of popcorn, yes. That was his. So I don't know if everyone saw my last video, The Greed of Lucas Werner, but as soon as he saw that title, he fucking saw red. He had to prove that he wasn't greedy. And how does he prove that he isn't greedy? It wasn't by refuting any of my points. He just decided to show himself giving random shit to the homeless shelter, and that proves he's not greedy. Which is ridiculous. I filled an entire video with him, like, begging random people to support him. For nothing. And I guess that's wiped away because he gave 9 pounds of popcorn to the homeless shelter? What the fuck is... The gluttony video. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... After that one, I was going to do, like, a 7 Deadly Sins of Lucas Werner, but then I realized that I wouldn't be able to fit it all. Like, I need to do a video about each sin, I think. He went from a greed saga to a gluttony saga. And that's where we're at now. Look at him laying in bed. Doesn't he remind you of, like, a hut or something?
The fact that Gen Z would be a bigot generation.
Oh, we'll get to them all eventually. It'll take a while, though.
Classist and age-phobic. Yes, you're dating a lot of Gen X dudes under your economic class. Sure you are. Or you're hooking me up with women. Sure you are. Maybe if you're not bigots...
Holy shit, we're still on my face. I don't want to be on that. Thank you. I probably look less like shit when it's, like, small. Alright.
I'll date you. You see, you could train a racist.
Thank you. I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, but Russia's awesome. I appreciate the rubles in Super Chat. Hey, what's up, Panhandle? How's it going?
Not be a racist, right? Somebody's a racist, you give them enough education, and they're no longer a racist. It's never like you give somebody more information and they become more racist, because that information is based on lies. Truth tends to have a left-wing bias.
Alright,
I'm
cool.
here for you, Gen Z. But I question it. Are you here for me? And see, that's the thing about women. We expect women to be the empathic ones, the ones to care about everybody. But maybe, as a debt of gratitude towards women, men should show women empathy.
Men should show women empathy. I don't know. It's probably pretty sexist, just the fact that he thinks that women have to be the empathic ones. I guess that's the stereotype, but it's like... Lucas is... I think he's trying the simp angle right now. Oh, don't worry. I live in the same state as Lucas, too. In fact, I come from the same... county? Townish area, I guess. Like, I could probably walk to where Lucas grew up. I don't think his family likes him that much anymore. Yeah. That's not how truth works. He's also been using some terms. Oh, Yeah, I gotta apologize. I cannot figure out how to use this fucking site, because I almost never stream. Hayden H, thank you. What are my favorite videos to make? They're definitely videos about people, but they're more difficult, so I don't do it as often, and they don't really get the same views. I kind of like covering neckbeards, but the subreddit where I get the posts from, like, most of the posts suck, so it's a real struggle. Oh, he's back. He's back home. Somebody paid for him to get back. And somebody will probably pay for him to get out of this situation he's got himself in now, too. I'm willing to bet. Listen to his explanation on why capitalism sucks. This is something.
Alright, fuck it. I got a minute. Let me explain to you how capitalism sucks. Let's say you're bagging groceries. Let's make it simple. You're bagging vegetables. And don't worry, I looked up all the numbers for this, so I'm correct. A bag of,
He didn't look up the numbers. He's ripping off someone else's meme. A meme that he already posted to Instagram, so... I know, he just sounds like he thinks he's better than you. And he does think he's better than you, by the way. He thinks he's better than me. Trust me on that one. The other day, he decided to tell everyone that, well, don't listen to Walter Fate, he's just a Trump supporter. And I'm like, wait, I've complained about Trump fairly often recently. Did this guy manage to dig up an old picture of me wearing a MAGA hat or something? Because he could have, but it's like, no, I don't think so. I think he came to the conclusion that leftists won't attack each other, and he only believes in absolutes, so if I'm attacking him because he thinks he's a leftist, obviously I must be a huge Trump supporter. I don't know. I came to this conclusion after seeing him accuse Clickatat of the same thing on the same day with no evidence, so I'm like, I think he's just throwing that out there. I think that's how smart he is. He's just going to take a guess at what I am. After I did all this research on him, it's kind of insulting, isn't it? Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, this one's particularly good. 54 dislikes. Thankfully, Lucas hasn't figured out how to turn off the ratings. That's actually something you can do, too. I know, I'd be like, I'd tend to just be like, okay, Lucas, I'm a Trump supporter. Does that make me worse than you? I didn't actually vote, if you wanted to know, but you know who else didn't vote? Lucas. The most political person in the world, according to himself, and he didn't bother to fucking vote.
vegetables is going to cost like $4. So you could bag like 300 bags of vegetables in an hour. In Washington State, you're going to make $12 an hour doing something like that, bagging vegetables for a grocer. But the company is going to make how much? $1,200 on your labor, but you're only going to make.
Hey, my low views are my own fault. I couldn't figure out how to schedule a stream. YouTube's like, hey, just start it. And I'm like, well, what if I wanted to schedule it? Roy, IMVU, thank you for the super chat. It's Canadian dollars, I think. I never know what anything is. What's going on? Well, we're just going to get through some Lucas stuff tonight. I figure I'll probably go 2 hours like I usually do. How's the mic sound? Everything okay? I might even still make a Valentine's Day video, but it was going to be like a Reddit relationships one, because I have this really bad story from last year. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, good. It should be good, I think. Unless you're caught up on Lucas. I get distracted by my chat way too much. I'd probably get better at streaming if I ever did it. Does it? That's good. Am I in a relationship? Yes. I don't really talk about it, though. I didn't do anything today, though. I'm kind of snowed in. Or maybe I'm in the doghouse. Who knows? Oh, yeah?
$12 on it. And that's why capitalism sucks. Because they're stealing from you. Profit is theft.
Profit is theft, unless it goes to me. He's like, well, I can't have the owners making anything. The workers should get it all. I guess it doesn't matter. He's never going to have a job. This guy's been on SSI for the past 21 years. 5 inches of snow. We got a bunch of snow, and we don't usually. Snowden. Yeah. Okay, so it's the same everywhere? Everyone's, like, getting more snow than usual? Alright. Fucking Al Gore. When I was a kid, he told us there was global warming. Look at this bullshit! You imagine me older? I am older. I probably look younger than I am on here. I'm 34 years old. But, it makes me pretty old for a YouTuber. Or for a Reddit YouTuber, at least. I'm like 10 years older than Q-Star. 7 inches in Portland. Yeah, Portland's weather isn't too different from what mine is. Usually, at least. In Siberia. Yeah, that must be quite a thing. Like, we got ridiculous amounts of rain here because we're right next to the rainforest, like, I don't know, 20 miles away from it. But it usually doesn't get cold enough to freeze. -8. Yeesh. I haven't felt the real cold since I came back to Washington, I feel like. Oklahoma and Korea were both pretty cold. Roy, IMVU, and Hannah, thank you for the super chats. Yes, yeah, this all helps pay for stuff I drink. Trust me, I'll get to it eventually. I didn't even make you buy a flat bill hat today. What do I think of Pink Floyd? Well, everyone likes Pink Floyd, right? Yeah, the weird thing is that my dad actually really liked Pink Floyd, so when I was a kid I thought it was like dad music. Maybe it is, I don't know. Yeah. No, I'm definitely 34. Can't people tell? How... Oh my god. The camera completely gets rid of the lines under my eyes. How cool is that? I've had dark lines under my eyes since I was literally a child, so the fact that they're not there means something. On jaw, oh Kurt. I have no idea what he was talking about. I know that it's like his bastardized Zoomer slang. But I don't know what he's trying to say. Probably nothing. I should have set a new picture there. I've got a ton of good stuff, actually. Oh my god, Lucas has been out of control. Do you want to take a look at his Instagram? Adds 10 pounds and removes all lines. I actually do this for a living. Yeah, I've actually been a full-time YouTuber for a couple years. It hasn't always been such great money, but sometimes it is. It evens out. If you talk to him, you'll get blocked on his Insta. I stopped... He blocked my first one, and then I was like, fine, I'll just watch. He was calling me a coward because I wouldn't come out and talk to him, and then I was like, okay, I'll come talk to you, and then he blocked me, and it's like, what a little bitch! I don't know how else to take that. I can't think of anything better to call him. Let's have a look at his Instagram. This has been quite a thing lately. I have to be careful about looking at people's Twitter because they can put porn on it, but I think Instagram's safe. Oh, look at this. Yes, COVID rates still rising, but go hook up. Generation full of idiots. Country full of madness. Phase 2 on Monday. COVID-19 rates still rising. Generation full of idiots. Country full of stupid. And this is coming from the guy who, even when COVID was doing worse, decided to take a flight down to California to get laid. But the second he gets back, he's like, well, what are all you doing? You're still having sex. Like, no one told people to stop having sex, to my knowledge. Like, did you hear any politicians say, oh, don't hook up with your significant other? I don't think we can have porn on Instagram as my thing. I can't look at my Twitter feed because I have some people followed that post, like, stuff sometimes. So. Have I done any collabs? I have collabed with Bass Shaman and Q-Star, who I used to talk to a lot more than I do now, but none of us are really that social, so I had to make both of those happen, and I'm not very social myself. Oh, you know, I have been talking to Red X. He would collab with me if I wanted to. I guess he started his channel because of me. Yeah, Red X, right? That's how you pronounce it, right? I wouldn't do a fucking 30-minute video like he does. I think the algorithm doesn't really like that, but but I could do that. I've actually never done entitled parents. I thought it would piss me off too much, but maybe that's what people want to see, for all I know. Oh shit. That was my Twitter. Whoops. So this is the steak that he's been on about. He has posted so many memes of this stupid steak. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea for him right now, actually. I've only compiled like twice because I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, so this steak... This is a T-bone, believe it or not. You can't even tell because he's covered it in mayo. So what he did with his steak, as far as I know, he put like barbecue rub all over it, like shit tons of barbecue rub. And then he slathered it in a ton of sriracha mayo, which he puts on everything. And then he put it in with sweet pickles. He always uses sweet pickles. I don't know why. Not that it'd be fine if he did it with dill, but... And then after he took it out of the oven, he put a bunch of his garlic salt on it, because it wasn't salty enough. I fucking find that hard to believe. And then he sat there in the entrance of the homeless shelter, eating it with his bare hands, as some sort of a protest about the fact that they only had plastic sporks there. I guess. Double cheeseburger? Nope. Pickles? Yeah. It infuriates me too. That's why I haven't covered entitled parents. No, he's not using a grill. If you haven't heard this, you're not going to fucking believe it. He's doing this in a toaster oven. The toaster oven at the homeless shelter, and he keeps bragging about this. Yeah, that one really confuses me. Why the fact that someone who's been homeless for almost a year does not have any silverware? That's like not having a bandana. There's some things you just want to have when you're homeless because they're useful. He's like, no, someone will give me plastic silverware to cut my 25-ounce steak with. Otherwise, I'll just eat it with my hands. Fuck. And the worst thing about this is how proud of it he is. This is not the first meme he's shown of this, and we'll find the video, alright? Oh, here's the picture of him doing it. Look, here he is, eating this mayo-slathered steak with his bare hand in the entrance to the homeless shelter with sunglasses on like he's some sort of an Instagram influencer. He's like, yeah. Oh, I've been smoking. I mean, I don't know if you meant pot or cigarettes, but I've been smoking both of them. I'm stressed. Yeah, I know. This is... We're going to find the video, though. You saw where that was? Well, here's where the video is. Oh, to be honest, he has, like... I think people said it was Henry Rollins in the background. I don't... We don't really need the sound, is my point. So, enjoy Lucas eating this steak like a fucking slob. Just know that he's not talking. There's just music. Oh. Oh, right. I'm never sure because these states keep legalizing pot, but I guess most countries aren't. I have specifically not put myself in Lucas's path. If people have to do that in fanfiction, I guess that's their own problem. People have asked me if I wanted to get on stream and talk to Lucas, and I really have nothing to say to him that I haven't said in my videos. And he says that's all lies, so I guess that's where we're at. Can you believe this video? This is amazing. Oh, right. Does it not play videos when I'm, I wasn't sure because it looked like it wasn't playing them in my last stream. I never know when YouTube changes something, to be honest. Oh, it is? Alright. Well, that's okay. We can find more videos. I don't really like Instagram anyway. Hey, what's up, Whitney? How's it going? Well, what's the last... This one was really good, but we already watched it. Look at the thumbnail for this shit. I don't really like most guys, he says while he's like laying down on the bed looking like... Ugh. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what the video on Instagram's gonna play. As long as the YouTube one works.
I read something on Facebook today that was kind of enlightening. It was this post that said, "Be of this world."
Hey, what's
not
going on?
Part of this world. I'll admit it. I don't really like most guys. Sure, I'm a guy. But most guys are misogynistic and proud. They could be left-wing, right-wing, center, Democrat, Republican. It doesn't really matter.
Thanks for showing up.
Whenever they're talking about women, these guys are saying the most misogynistic things about girls and women. I'm not going to apologize for the behavior. I don't know why you date these misogynistic assholes.
Oh yeah, I appreciate his thumbs down. I feel like there's too many people giving him thumbs up here. Like there's usually only a couple or whatever. Yeah, everyone could tell that I've been watching like way too much To Catch a Predator. I don't know. Is it just frozen? I don't really see why. I'm seeing it. I know that doesn't really make it okay if it's frozen. It's just, I barely managed to get this stream started. YouTube changes everything every time because I only stream every once in a while. It's such a pain just getting this thing started. He has a couple alt accounts. I doubt he has 7, though. He's way too lazy for that. Yeah, To Catch a Predator has been my jam lately. Not that it wasn't always. But if anyone missed it, I have a 3rd channel now. I've only put out 1 video so far, and it was To Catch a Predator, well, Hansen versus Predator based. So if you haven't seen that, you might want to check it out. It's pretty good. It's a new channel completely. It only has a couple thousand views, but I'm going to put things there that I don't want to put here. Oh, it's a shame, though. That was such disgusting eating. It was amazing. Well, there's one more Walter channel, but there's only 1 video on it. Okay, so back to Luke. Oh, this is a good one. This is one where he talks shit about me. I don't know if anyone wanted to hear that.
Generous people you've ever met. Back when... Why would you date me? Well, I'm probably one of the most generous people you've ever met. Back when that COVID-19 check, the first stimulus, I don't know why we're not getting like 1 a month like every other industrial nation. That to me is greed. This is the richest nation on earth and we don't get a COVID check every week in Canada, Mexico.
You know, I've seen quite a few ones with the toaster oven where he says he'd be a good dad because he can cook. That is not a one-time thing. Yeah, I've basically seen all the shit. It's not a still of his face. It should be playing. I don't know what the... Is this a normal problem? I don't know. I guess the videos aren't showing. Which is a shame because they're awful. I know, what I should do is show you the time when he did the, That's what I kind of assumed last time. Do other people's stream... Are other people's streams able to see YouTube videos? Or... Ah, that's weird. Huh. You know, I'll look into this next time, but it's obviously not something I can solve right now. I'm not really sure. Maybe YouTube made it so you can't stream other people's videos. I don't know why they'd give a shit about Lucas, as though they hate him. Streamlabs? If you know how to fix this, talk to me later. I obviously won't figure it out while the stream's going, but... Oh, downloaded... Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean... I'll have to think about it. I noticed, after watching my last stream back, that the videos weren't playing, but I wasn't really sure what was up with it. Moonhorse. I can go to a bar. I trust you won't cockblock me when I try to talk to women, Generation Z, because I'm a little tired of that shit. Could it work on Twitch? I honestly don't want to be on Twitch. Like, YouTube kind of took the wind out of my sails when they demonetized my channel that one time, but Twitch is worse. They probably wouldn't let me say half the stuff I say on these streams, so... Yeah, so he's always complained about flat bill hats, but now he's decided that all baseball caps are evil. So any guy with any kind of hat is just a misogynist, I guess. Yeah, well, he says that the bent bill ones are also evil now. Also, what's the deal with his shirt? Is Clickatat still here? Lucas has some mental problems, but it's like... Yeah, what's the deal with this shirt? He thinks you made it. Is that true? I mean, it could be. Oh, okay. I don't know. I still own a couple incel shirts that say it's over. I might buy a Right Now Lucas shirt. But, you know, it's kind of like with Christian. It's easy to convince him people are stealing his intellectual property because he thinks that he's worth something. Hi, humans. Or to COVID-19, the hottest new food trend of 2020 and 2021. Take that, charcuterie boards. Did I say that right? I don't know. I looked up what it is. It's like some sort of a cheese and meat tray, basically. So the kind of thing that Lucas would be into, but... Oh, you sent him the catfish? Oh, man. Charcuterie? Could be for all I know. I didn't actually look up how to... If I was going to say it in a video, I would have looked up how to say it, trust me, but... My streams are a little looser. Surprised he hasn't accused me of catfishing him now, which is the last thing I would ever do. I didn't even want him to see my videos, really. They were... I liked making fun of him behind his back. Oh, man. Yeah, that California thing was pretty great. But what he did right now is pretty great, too. I mean, like... Okay, so I said this at the beginning of the stream, but I think I probably have more viewers now. Yeah, I have a lot more viewers now. Okay, I'll say it again. So what happened was it got really cold in Spokane. Homeless people started freezing to death, basically. So they started giving out free vouchers so people could stay in a motel room until next week. And Lucas decided, oh, hey, greener pastures. I don't have to stay with the rest of the homeless people who make fun of me. I'm just going to put myself out on the streets and then claim one of these vouchers. And now he's going to be fucking shit out of luck when the shelters are full next week and it's still cold. What a goddamn idiot. And he's probably going to be begging people to send him money for a motel room again. Like, the greed saga has not exactly ended. We just kind of mixed it with the gluttony saga. I don't know. What do you have to do to catfish Lucas? I don't know. Find a picture of a woman who looks young and then act interested. He's not quite as bad as Lauren Armstrong with the catfishing, I think, but he's not... Oh, right. I didn't want to be on this. We got Lucas shit to watch.
I'm sorry, not a week. A month. $1,000 a month. It's America, damn it. We should get $2,000 a month. We have more money than anybody else. Sleepy Joe Biden, quit acting like Trump. Give us back pay. So, like, when I got the first one...
Lucas, I'm not Greedy Werner, everyone. God damn it, quit acting like Trump, Biden. Give us back pay. I want my $12,000 for sitting on my ass the last year. Why shouldn't I get $12,000 for fucking nothing that everyone else paid for? He said not to call him greedy. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, listen to him. He sounds so fucking entitled. It's amazing. Yeah. No, I definitely remember him flashing his financial aid money. It was probably like a couple $100 or something. It's whatever he could get from his payee. Yeah, I know. Lucas is like, this is America. You know how America just gives their people free money all the time? Oh, wait, that doesn't sound like America. Shut the fuck up, Lucas. When have they ever given you free money? Yeah, I know. In his SSI every month. It's not supposed to be free, though. Yeah, I mean, Lucas got a lot of money a couple months ago. He got his financial aid for college, which was $1,400. He got his second stimulus, which was $600. And then he got his usual SSI, which all added up to about $2,700 theoretically. Which makes sense, because he spent like an entire week in a motel just ordering Clinker Dagger food. His disability that he gets SSI for is bipolar, actually. It's probably not his only one, but it's the only one that he'll admit to because he has to, I think.
It was like, what was that? $1,200? So I bought like a lot of weed, and I was at the homeless shelter, so I was like sharing it with a lot of people. I was like, they're like,
oh yeah, I'd sure feel like an upstanding citizen if I walked down to the local homeless shelter and started handing these people handfuls of weed. That sounds pretty responsible, right? Yes, he got $2,700 and he didn't use it to stop being homeless and get a job. At all. He went straight to the fucking motel and ordered an absolute feast from Clinker Dagger. Like, probably more than he could eat before it went bad, even though he's huge. He grew in like a new chin after this. It was ridiculous. I don't know if I see it in this still, but...
like, oh, you have weed? Can I have some? Handfuls at a time.
Yeah. Exactly.
Walter Fate says that I'm greedy, but I have that video where I took some food from the SEC pantry and gave it to the homeless shelter where I was staying at in Cannon. I'm taking a little break right now. But I'm clearly doing things that are generous. I'm always sharing with people food.
Lucas, I am not a generous person in the fucking slightest. But you know what I did in the past week? Oh, my sister was having this problem where she broke up with her boyfriend and her mom just like wouldn't, her and his mom just wouldn't let her go. Well, the long story short, I let my sister borrow $300 this week. Because this other family will not fucking leave us alone. They keep messaging and shit. And it's like, she lives in a different state. I can't fucking deal with this. She needed to like pay off a car or something. And I'm like, I'm not trying to... like, I'm not a good person at all. But what the fuck am I supposed to think about Lucas giving 9 pounds of popcorn to the homeless shelter? Like, this is ridiculous. Oh, power surge? Yeah, that's no good. I know Abby lost power for a long time, because that town kind of sucks. It's actually in the rainforest rather than next to it. Their storms are always worse than ours. Maybe that's why I didn't go out there. Yeah, well, Lucas thinks he's really generous. He thinks he's really generous. He does think he's a saint or something. Well, I think he just gave them whatever the hell he found. He doesn't know what tastes good. He doesn't know what people want. A knighthood. Man, I'm waiting for someone else to get to it. You know, like a YouTuber who will actually get a lot more views than me, because I think that would really get the whole Lucas thing going. I don't know, I could just like actually start working on my channel and get more views myself. The last one did pretty good, but...
and stuff like that. I'm always cooking and sharing food with people. I've given away like phone chargers and stuff when I've had excess phone chargers, because I'll buy them and kind of stockpile them because I can't find one that'll find it again and they're cheap. So I'll just give them away to people. I have videos.
Wait, you found my channel from Lucas? I think most people do the opposite and find his through me.
That prove my generosity. I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm just trying to set the record straight. I have an EBT card, and I've given away food from that to homeless people, even when I wasn't homeless, for 10 years. If you're there, like, oh, we need to teach you a lesson. Fuck you, you greedy bastards. I've expressed this for 10 years. I've never gotten in trouble with it because it's your food. You can do what you want with it.
Oh,
SEC
Tango?
doesn't
Nice.
care about me giving food to other people because I ate the majority of it. Well, I ate a bag of it, but it's...
You know, Lucas would probably show up if I gave him, like, some Clinker Dagger or something, but I really don't want to do that. I feel like he's already gained enough weight. I don't want to be part of that. You found me looking for r/. Yeah, I get picked up sometimes. Like 1 month I got picked up really hard and made a bunch of money, but it's not easy. So what's Lucas up to tonight? You know, he's actually been a little quiet today. He's been very angry, but he hasn't really said that much. Well, let me play this. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick.
Stuff like flour and noodles and stuff that I can't readily cook. So why would I hold on to that? I gave it to the homeless shelter to help them. Walter Fate and Clickitat do nothing but lie about me. Nothing. The greed and the misogyny of the fucking geek room. All they do is lie. They are classist motherfuckers. They support Biden. Biden supports kindness. And yet, they're assholes towards everybody that shows any kind of kindness towards anybody. They support Biden, but they give people a ration of shit that are kind to people. And Biden hasn't got off his sleepy ass to do anything. Generosity in this country, where's the universal health care? Where's the tuition that Bernie would have wanted us to have? The free tuition that other industrialized nations have? Where's the universal health care? Where's the cops that aren't racist? It's still a racist, classist institution called America with all this money and all this greed. Don't you dare say that I'm greedy. I have video evidence of it. Everything bad that Clickitat and Walter Fate say about me is a lie. I have stood up against misogynists. I have stood up against racists. I have black friends. I have stood up against homophobes. Fuck you if you don't think that I'm a good person. You are a liar. That's why you would date me, sweetheart. Because I am kind. I am not trying to brag. I am just trying to set it straight. What's mine is yours. I am empathic.
When Lucas says what's his is yours, what exactly is he talking about? What does he own? Oh, was it? I don't know. I didn't want to leave people for too long. I'm not sure if they show up for me or Lucas. Probably more me, I guess. Yeah, I'm not going to take a shit during a stream. I mean, if that had to happen, I would end the stream. Trust me. I don't know. It's rough. It's really rough. This guy's so mad. The look on his face right now is like so dazed.
To a point. If you're there greedy towards me, oh, you got all these girls. You got all these women. But you're not sharing with me as I'm sharing with you. Get the...
We don't share women, you fucking idiot. Who the fuck shares women? I mean... It's not that nobody in the world is doing that, but is that the standard? I fucking doubt it. We got a lot of snow for us, yes. A guest on the Drunken Peasants? Is this in relation to Lucas? I could. I'm not really familiar with the podcast or anything. I'm also not the most knowledgeable about Lucas. I'm just the most knowledgeable person that makes videos, I think. Some people spend more time following him, obviously. Yeah, there's been a lot of snow here compared to normal. Sounds like it's like that everywhere. Well, most places. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked too, but... I don't know. He was pretty pissed today. I don't know why these people always get pissed about Valentine's Day. Every time I'm single on Valentine's Day, I feel like I dodged a fucking bullet, to be honest. But, you know, maybe not that. I'm maybe not that romantic of a person, huh? Yeah, his eyes are fucking dead.
Fuck out of my face, or I'm calling the fucking cops for harassment. You do nothing for my life. Come up to me IRL and start harassing me. I'll whip the phone out of my pocket and call the cops.
Oh, how scary.
I will.
ACAB, Lucas.
I do support ACAB. I support
sure you do.
defunding the police and not them being as militaristic. But if you get in my fucking face, see, look up the term clear-pilled on Urban Dictionary. What clear-pilled means is you'll utilize all resources that you can to protect yourself when necessary. If somebody is being violent towards you or harassing you, and they won't leave you alone, but you don't want to beat them up, what do? Well, you're going to have to call the cops.
I know, I sent a happy Valentine's Day like 8 hours ago. I still haven't fucking heard back from her. Jesus Christ. I usually ignore other people. Why would someone ignore me? But anyway, yeah, basically, Lucas is just... By the way, no, if you go around saying ACAB all the time, you should not call the cops on anyone. That's fucking stupid. I don't care what pill you say you've taken. That's pathetic. It's weak, and Lucas is weak. Yeah, he also thinks it's an organization, and he thinks that everyone who says ACAB is communist for some reason. I mean, this is ridiculous. What is... ACAB's from, like, the 70s. Like, someone of Lucas's age should know what it means. Oh, thanks, Brown Sugar. I appreciate it. The time he tried to throw punches. Crap. Yeah, I mean, I know the video, but I can't show it because apparently the videos aren't showing. I'm going to have to download the videos I want to use next time, I think. Q-Star? Have you ever tried to talk to Q-Star? He's not very social. Like, the last 3 messages were from me, so I don't know what to say. That might not be true. It's something like that. Yeah, people said he throws punches like if a silverback gorilla thought it was a person or something. No, if a person thought they were a silverback, maybe. It's like without the strength. I don't know.
Cops might be necessary. They shouldn't be as racist. They shouldn't be as misogynistic, and they shouldn't rape their wives like they do. We do have bad apples, but if you had bad apples that were airline pilots, you'd refurbish the whole system.
Oh yeah? I'll have to talk to Q-Star. I've actually been missing for, I think, 3 weeks now. I didn't notice it was that long. I need to really get back to things. I mean, like, my finances are okay, but your channel kind of dies if you don't keep posting all the time. That's how the algorithm works.
You know, you can't afford to have bad apples that are airline pilots. So why the fuck would you have cops that are bad apples? People die because of their terrorism. That's why I support ACAB. Oh, you support ACAB too. One, you're not dating dudes under your economic class. Your age-phobic class is Gen Z. Yes, you are. Then introduce me to women then or date me. Because I'm not here to hear it, bigot. If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you. If you respect me, I respect you. If not, go fuck yourself.
If you're nice to me, I'm nice to you, says the guy that someone was kissing his ass earlier today and he told him to fuck off. Oh yeah, did I you think I didn't see that, Lucas? I saw it. Yes, he likes the cops when he needs them. That's all. I know, people keep showing up and telling me that's what all anarchists are like, but I doubt they're all as bad as Lucas. I mean, come on. Oh, Dan Silly? Yeah, get this. I basically put out an offer that I'll make a video for $50. And I've actually been paid to make a Dan Silly video, so that's going to happen within the next few weeks here, probably. Dan Silly is unquestionably worse than Lucas, but he's kind of less unfathomable, maybe. Is that? Alright. Well, anyway, yeah, there's going to be... Alright, Chuck Western, thank you. Yeah, happy Valentine's Day. I never tell people to hit like. But I don't monetize these streams, so I'm not so worried about it. I don't think I've ever done a stream and not gotten my booze paid back, at least. What happened to Dan Silly? He was back kind of recently. Yeah, Russell Greer too. But, he was back kind of recently, and Dan Silly is like a huge fucking pedo compared to Lucas. Yes, it's possible to be worse than Lucas. Imagine if there was a Lucas that wasn't quite as terrifying to look at, but he was willing to approach women constantly. He just goes up to women and makes them uncomfortable, records it for his YouTube channel, tries to ask them for kisses and stuff, and then laughs about it really awkwardly. And imagine they start calling this guy the Downtown LA Predator, and then he starts introducing himself as the Downtown LA Predator. I don't know. Yeah, Silly is bad. Silly doesn't even try to hide the fact that he's a pedophile, so that's something. I found out about him because someone asked me to watch him on stream. Doing homework and getting stoned. That sounds like a good night. What is going on? Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, well, don't worry. We're doing the entire 7 Deadly Sins series eventually. Silly. Yeah, it's Cilley. Yeah, we're going to do an entire 7 Deadly Sins series. I started with the greed. We're doing the gluttony next. I'm not sure what happens after that. It's probably going to depend on what he does. I kind of wanted to save the wrath of Lucas Werner because I think people are going to click on that one really hard. Or a lot. However we put it. It's my... Okay. Yeah, that was one of his good videos. 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Well, I don't know. He's been going on about pestilence a lot, gotta say. Australia? Nah, I'm from Washington State. I'm from, like, the same place as Lucas, essentially. Not quite, but it hits really close to home. I can tell sometimes when this guy just goes on about Kurt Cobain for no reason. It's partially because of his age and partially because he's from Grace Harbor, and no one ever shuts up about Kurt Cobain here. Also, almost everyone from here knows how to play guitar. Lucas doesn't, but every once in a while he talks about playing guitar. Hey, Rukia, how's it going? Lust is the whole series. Yeah, I know, the Lust one is going to be... I mean, all of the 7 Deadly Sins are scattered throughout all of my videos, but I want to, like, you know, focus on one. Whatever he's doing at the time. Dan Silly talks about food. Oh, God. No, I don't know that everyone from Washington knows how to play guitar, but if you were to say everyone from Grace Harbor knows how to play guitar, you wouldn't be too far off. The ones who don't probably at least picked up some sort of instrument. Yeah, I play guitar. You know, I have a stream on my old channel where I was, where I did a 4th of July special where I was playing some Toby Keith for everyone. I played Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. I'm not joking. You can go find that. I thought it was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. Seattle. I'm more... from around, like, Olympia. Olympia's really pretty big alternative or whatever. Well, I think Lucas... Okay, so Lucas lies about his weight. He says he's 210 or 220. The last confirmation we got was from his citation that said he was about 297. And he's about the same height as me. For reference, I'm about 190 pounds. So him saying that he weighs 210 is, I don't know, it's absurd. You're looking at me right now. You're looking at Lucas. What the fuck is he talking about? What does he think, we're fucking blind? Oh. The Kraken? Oh, was that the Seattle, what was it, hockey team? Yeah, I think I saw that. I've never really followed the sport, but I don't know. Maybe. More than me. Oh, I'm about 6'1" or so. That's about where Lucas is at. Yeah, well, I don't know. Half of his subscribers are probably my fault, but I think he deserves them. They're not really that nice to him. Oh, Experience Music Project. Yeah, that shit's pretty cool, actually. I've been there a few times. I mean, why would you live near Seattle and not go, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's all true, too. Hey, what's going on? So, Lucas started using the term narcissistic supply the other day, which I'm not familiar with, but he seems to be using it completely wrong. I don't know. Well, I've been near Seattle my whole life, so I'm bound to have made it there at some point. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. No, my brother gets it. Kurt Cobain was not an impressive guitarist at all. You can't say that about Jimi Hendrix. There's been a bit of backlash. Now some people around here really hate Kurt Cobain, so there's like this whole fucking... I don't know, this town sucks. I like the weather, though. When it's not snowing. This is abnormal. Yeah. Yeah, there's actually some Nirvana songs that I really like. Some of them are not the ones that people know, but I'm not going to get into that right now.
Here's the thing. When you have more than one girlfriend, it's called narcissistic supply. That is the correct term.
No, it's not.
You view women as property to fit your needs. You are a fucking misogynist. Why can't you just have one? Because you're greedy and a narcissist. You view women as property. You are a misogynist. The correct term is narcissistic supply, you little sexist pig. You are greedy. You view women as property. You are a misogynist. That is the correct term. That is the correct term. That is the correct term. Narcissistic supply, you little sexist. Narcissistic supply. That is the correct term. Open up your freaking eardrums. You're a prick. You little misogynist fucking pigs.
See, wouldn't that be perfect in a video called The Wrath of Lucas Werner? He's giving me too much to work with here. If I have ever heard wrath, that is both wrath and envy and lust, of course. It's most of them, but Jesus Christ, that's wrath. But it's the most impotent wrath I've ever seen, and it always is with this guy. Like, what the hell does he think this yelling at his phone's gonna do? Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't know what narcissistic supply is. I still haven't bothered to look it up. Obviously, I will if I make a video talking about this, but... So he thinks that it's keeping, like, a harem of women for your narcissism or some shit? Oh, if anyone wants Lucas updates, you might follow me on Twitter. That's mostly what I do on Twitter, because I don't really know what else to say. I think it was narcissistic supply has to do with people who are narcissists needing to be given positive reinforcement all the time or something. I don't know. I haven't really bothered to research it yet. I usually do that before I talk about it in a video. Lucas has gotten Lucas has gotten run off of FetLife twice for being a creep, as far as I know. I mostly know the second situation, but... Enemy Blue, did you make it? What's up? I learned that no one can see my videos and I should probably download them before I start a stream. I don't know if YouTube decided to just nip this whole thing in the bud, because people on Twitch were watching YouTube videos on their time, which is fucked up, by the way. They really should not be doing that. I don't even think it's legal, but what are you supposed to do when it's on a different site? Alright. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, we were supposed to cover food, and I have barely gotten to the food. I guess because I can't show the videos. Hey, wait a second. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but I don't really fucking care. Yeah, can I download this? Oh, right. It still won't show it, right? Do I need a... Not a window capture. I need a display capture, right? Ah, crap. Yeah, I figured this might not work out that well. I'm not really that great with technology. Like, I didn't fix my computer. I went and fucking bought a new one. So how can I get this to... I don't know. I'm probably just screwed. I don't know how to fix this right now. I don't want to do something stupid and end up showing everyone my credit card information or something. Let's give this a dislike. I guess I need a ranting video.
The blind leading the blind. Remember, an eye for an eye makes the whole world blind. Yes, I'd be such a horrible dad. Okay. 5-year-old son or whatever, if I had kids, would be like, Dad, I hate sandwiches. Well, we have a toaster oven, dude. Daughter comes up, I don't like sandwiches. Honey, there's a toaster oven. What do you want? You want Dad to make you a sandwich?
Well, like, I'm completely out of money in my account right now. God, I sure hope I'm not. I have to fucking pay taxes soon. No, I'm okay. I just need to get back to making content.
Gotta make you a sandwich. You know who's a good dad? Like an internet personality who's like a good dad? the vulgar chef. He is the best dad that knows how to cook on the internet. If I was like third or fourth place compared to him, I'd be happy. He's a great dad. And he's like one of those flat bill guys. He's a clone looking dude. But he doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like the clones, but he's, I do that, I tease out of love because all.
Yeah. He hates guys that all look the same, but they all look better than him because they look, you know, okay. What does he mean, the clones? What, just every guy who wears the same hat looks exactly the same? I don't get the feeling this guy recognizes faces all that well, you know, comparatively. He's not Christian, but... You know, he's basically doing easy bake oven stuff here. It's ridiculous. I mean, I guess the video's not playing, but if you can see this sandwich, this is what he's showing off. It looks like fucking garbage. It looks like something I made when I was, well, way too drunk, I guess. This is like the stereotypical drunk sandwich. Here, kids. Yeah, great life. Alright, thank you for the super chat, Tanana Bread. I appreciate it. I don't think the site is risky. I just think, like, I downloaded the file and now I'm not sure how to get it onto my stream because I've never done that before. Is that a... Wait, window cap... Maybe? Maybe a window capture? I think I should probably just stop trying because I don't think I'm going to figure this out while I'm streaming. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making my stream worse. Whatever. I can open it in my web browser. I went black. I guess you could say that. Oh, so... Is there like an open option? To open things... Yeah, to open things that are on my computer. Can I find my own download folder in... No. No, Okay. So I take the file, and then I open with, right? And then try to open it with Chrome? Just a guess. Ah, fuck. I'm shitting up my stream trying this. This is fucking stupid. You're gonna make me look for it? Man, fuck off! Well, it's not gonna work if I don't... Huh? Open a folder, take the file. Ah, fuck. Where the fuck is the file even? So if I can drag this into Google Chrome, it'll work. Is that working? Fuck, it was always working for me, so.
T-bone steak. $11. $6.99 a pound. And it was $11.
I'm gonna see if it's working yet. It's not, I don't think. Is it?
Anyway, this is more than a pound. This is more than 6.
Ah, well, you guys get it. I'm fucking stupid. I don't know how to do anything. I might be able to figure it out if I watch a video on it, but there's a chance I still just will not get it. You know, they change how to work Windows all the time. They change how to work YouTube all the time, and I barely figured out my old setup. And I'm not really a streamer. No, I don't know. This video is kind of pointless without watching it. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work, I guess. This makes me pissed at YouTube again, really. Could you believe this shit? Well, what did I get? Like, I got over $200 on my last stream, and you know how much of it I got? 130. Super chat is like, I don't know. I want to say it's like rape, but, you know, I find that offensive. Nah, it's fine. At least I tried, I guess. We'll find something else where he's yelling. Yeah. Well, I definitely want to call it rape. Yeah, I've heard that you should set up your own donation thing. But as you can tell, I'm not that great at this stuff. So, me actually doing that is kind of, like, unlikely. But I just wanted everyone to know that they take an insane amount of the money for some reason.
Stuffed portobello mushroom.
I'm always quiet in this one. I mean, the title's terrible, but... Clearly I'm able to cook. Daniel Hooper. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. I don't know. It was much bigger than I thought. Like, I managed to get enough to buy this mic last stream, so I was pretty happy. But they actually cut like $70 or $80 out of what I made, and that was like a very large portion of it. It's like, what the hell? Did they not take enough of my fucking money? A third? Jesus fucking Christ. It's ridiculous. The stuffed mushroom this time was not something that Lucas made. It obviously looked like it was something he bought, and it looked kind of professional.
Change diapers because I weird word, cishet or cishet, because you.
Yeah, this one's really weird. For some reason, he thought that people were having a big argument over whether it was pronounced cishet or cishet. The latter of which I have never fucking heard someone say in my life, to be honest, so... No, it's fine. I have the videos. I'm just not sure how to make them play on YouTube after whatever the fuck they did, I guess. I mean, I can definitely download the videos. I just have to figure out how to play them on stream. Maybe I'll ask someone who streams more than me. Yeah. Well, it's Lucas. He's never gonna not add cheese.
Look it up on YouTube, and they'll give you both pronunciations. And whichever one you use, somebody's gonna make fun of you. So if you pronounce it cishet, somebody's gonna make fun of you.
No, they're fucking not.
Pronounce it cishet, somebody's gonna make fun of you. What it basically means is straight cisgender, not transgender male.
Yeah, I think there's probably some way for me to just show my stream or my screen, like whatever's on it. I don't know what that is though. I'm gonna have to do some homework, I guess. Forge, thank you for the super chat. Hell yeah, I can get 2 locos for that. You should be able to get 3, but in this state, no. They're actually $3.59 a piece, and the taxes are sky high. I don't know. Someone must have corrected Lucas, and then he decided that he was half right, is my guess. Hey, by the way, you see what he looks like right here? 210 pounds, Lucas? Maybe if you were 4 feet tall. What did he weigh his fucking head? Oh my god. Not to say I'm here to make fun of fat people, but he's just lying so blatantly. I don't understand. What does he think, we're fucking blind? He gets on video all the time. Yeah, I think he probably pronounced it wrong and someone corrected him, and then he's like, no, they're both right. Yeah, it might have. He does have a pretty big head. I might too. Who knows?
Guys like me, but the patriarchs, the dudes in charge. So the term is cishet or cishet patriarchy. And I'm constantly telling people,
Isn't it? Yeah, it just takes
even
screenshots.
guys, that
Alright.
they should embrace feminism. Because if you embrace feminism, you have women that are at the equal standing. Why are women bitchy all the time and complain? Don't you think it could be because of the cishet or cishet patriarchy that runs their lives? You get these douchebag bros that are like, yeah, women are just nothing but Nazis and lesbians.
Very Ellis, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I mean, that's the funny thing, Clickatat. Obviously, I look everything up. When I see a new word that I don't know, I go and Google it. I check out the pronunciation and all of this bullshit. I check out the etymology just to make sure that I'm not saying something stupid. Lucas just says, all right, fucking let's say something stupid again. That's all I can figure. He does about the same amount of research as Chris Hansen at this point, except he doesn't have, like, the baseline intelligence to be Chris Hansen. He's more like a predator. Yeah, I know, it's two different words that are being put together. He probably thinks it's an acronym or something. That's how stupid he is. If Lucas has a Tumblr, not that I know of, so probably not. I don't think he has a TikTok either, which is the weirdest thing. I really expected him to make a TikTok to go after teenage girls, but he hasn't really been receptive to that when people suggested it. Castigate. That was recent, wasn't it? Castigate your chains. He's just like, cast off your chains. It must be the same thing, right? Well, he would be going to Starbucks, but I think he's like actually banned from every Starbucks. I'm sure no one would notice if he left Spokane and tried to go to one, but I don't think it takes too many times for Lucas to go in and get hot chocolate and leave notes to underage baristas before people get creeped out by him. Oh, my friend's wife is like a big TikTok person. She's always talking about, I think recently she got 10,000 followers and she just gets notifications constantly. Which is weird because I have more followers than that. I guess TikTok's more active. I don't know. It's also a lot harder to monetize, of course. You can't do it on the site. Alright, we got about a half an hour left. I'm going to play this for a little bit. I'll be right back. Castigate your chains, everyone. And that is the correct term.
Like that Dan Campbell asshole that I knew. This is why I don't like wiggers and nude bros. So,
No, I can't. Dan Campbell is the guy who was in the video with him where he's throwing those stupid punches that would never work. That he's not even trying to hit with. That's Dan Campbell, a guy who used to live with him, who knows how cringy he is. And then notice that Lucas really likes using the word wigger. Wigger is a word that I haven't heard since high school. People used it a lot back then. Nobody would ever try to use it now. Like, you can't say the word wigger without, like... I know, you can't say N-word without people thinking of the word either, but that's the best we can do. Yeah, he used to have a couple of people live with him. He has a big video about how he used to live with lesbians and how pissed he was. They never invited him to sex with them. It wasn't even lesbians either. I think, like, one of them was a trans man or something, but Lucas just doesn't bother to learn things. Yeah, I know. We could definitely... Alright, I just wanted to complain about him saying the word wigger because he is like a time capsule right now. I don't think anyone has used that word in the past over 10 years, probably. And yeah, you're basically just supposed to say dude bro instead, but Lucas really wants to... What do you go? I don't know. Yeah, probably. A diss track on Lucas. Man, those who hunt lol cows must take care that they themselves don't become lol cows. I don't think I need to put out any diss tracks. Alright, I'll be right back. I'll play this.
Claim that they're Democrat, but then they won't be kind as Biden advocates that we do as a country. We come together and be more kind. Or they'll spend half their time complaining about women. And meanwhile, they date women that are just not good women. You know what I mean? Because that's what's left. They either get the fat girl that's not going to give their kids strong DNA. I get it. More cushion for the pushing. I'm not a weightist. If you want to fuck and you want to fuck a fat girl, that's fine. Or an overweight girl, that's fine. I'm a little overweight, so I have no right to judge. But if you want to have children, you have to, and you want them to be healthy, you probably shouldn't be overweight. I used to weigh 400 pounds. And I now weigh around 220. So I'm working on that problem. They also said the reason I don't have a girlfriend is because I don't display my cooking skills enough. So I've displayed some of that. Some reasons that they give are just bullshit, like you have to have a car or a job to have kids. No, you don't. They'll pay you to have children. And I'd be that kind of guy that would be at home all the time taking care of the kids. I can cook.
Hi to the tomboy fiend in my Discord. I do have a Discord, although it's a pretty weird place. I have a Twitter too, if anyone wants to follow me there. Waitist. Oh my god. Alright, let's keep this going.
Clean, do laundry, change diapers, because I had nieces and nephew when I was young.
Oh, you had a nephew?
My stepsister.
Actually, I didn't notice it.
7 years older. And I have 2 stepsisters. So at this point, I have great nephews that are like 3 and 4. Or 2. You know, they're little boys. So I'm used to the whole changing diapers things. I did a lot of that when I was like 10, 11, and 12. And it's not really a skill you forget. You might have to relearn it a little. But I'm not any of these assholes like Walter Fate and Sofla say that I am. They have this shirt now that say it's not in the cards for me. Well, why not? Economic reasons, or I'm an asshole? Really?
It's just not. What are you going to say it is? You haven't gotten laid in 9 fucking years. Are you going to tell me that's normal? Or are you going to tell me that I'm wrong and that you are going to get laid like tomorrow because it makes sense? For fuck's sake. Yeah, he's still pretty mad at me. Maybe he actually watched the video for once. He didn't respond to any of it, though. Maybe he's just shy. Well, yeah, he is. He's definitely shy. Yeah, I know. Amazing. 500 views. Good job, Lucas. No comments, because he turned them off because they hurt his feelings. Lucas just decides whatever he wants about me. I don't even think he knows who I am. He just has made up this character in his mind of who would make fun of him. Which is weird, because it would be so easy to figure out who I am, because I have, like, hundreds of videos. I have, like, 400, 500 videos? But he doesn't want to do that. He just wants to make up his own character of who would go after him. He's the kind of man who creeped on his 11-year-old niece. If I have to say that. I mean, fucking run that through your brain for a second.
Well, economic reasons aside, half Gen Z are left wing, and I don't see a lot of them dating dudes who live at homeless shelters. And also being left wing, I see a lack of compassion towards diversity. It's just the baseball cap crowd for the past 5 generations. Like they're the only dude that exists. And these guys will come up cock blocking and gaslighting while claiming that they're Christians or socialists. So if that's not you, thank goodness. If you're there with 2 girlfriends or more talking about how you hate the greed and the wealth disparity of this world, stop being a fucking misogynist and hook me up with one of them so I can take care of her and cook her dinner. Just admit that you're a cab, but you like guys that run around in cars even though you're a communist. Because money talks to you. If that's not you, you need...
Why would you have a car if you're a communist? You know, these two things that don't make any sense together. Oh, no, I don't know that Lucas actually did anything. He said... He was talking about his, at the time, 11-year-old niece, and he said something to the effect of, maybe when she's 18 we'll have sex. And then he thought that would make it not creepy. That was basically it. I could dig up the post. It'd take me a while, but, you know, if I ever have to, I'll dig it up. He'll still say that I, photoshopped it. I will have you know that I have done all of my photo editing in MS Paint since I've started. So, I have not photoshopped anything from Lucas. Yeah, I know, it's fucking creepy. And it's not the only time he's talked about 11-year-olds. He said they hit on him at the mall. So this guy has, I know he's schizophrenic, but, his delusions show what he actually wants, and what he wants is fucking disgusting. To use that phrase, for real for once. There's only one thing Lucas wants, and it's fucking disgusting. Yeah, he did say something like that too. The really little girls. And he's just like, oh, why are they walking up and trying to hit on me? What's with these 5-year-olds nowadays? I don't remember the exact... I'm not going to try to paraphrase him too much because I don't remember the exact words and I don't want to put words in his mouth, despite how much he thinks I do. But it's like... Wine Night, thank you for the super chat. Lucas needs to get wet. He needs his ass beat. He really needs his ass beat. And I bet you next week, when that motel voucher runs out, he's going to be begging people to get him back into a motel room. Oh, did Lucas give an opinion on the acquittal? Of course not. He doesn't give a fuck. What he wants to know right now is why Biden hasn't given him his goddamn $12,000 already. He wanted to know that the first day. Or the second day? I don't know. He figured that Biden took a day to move in, so he can just pass all of his reforms the second day, obviously, and then dissolve the government the third day, like Lucas wants to. Yeah, basically. God, I'd have to go to Kiwi Farms for this, but, I know people, are a little apprehensive about Kiwi Farms, but holy shit. Where was it? It's not like this is something new. He's been saying this for a long time. Nah, shit. Where was it? Here we go. Warren for president. Will dissolve the entire government, institute a direct democracy, and step down after a week. Power to the people. This fucking idiot thinks that the president can dissolve the government. Yeah, that would have been a great government. What do you think the reason that Trump talked so much about draining the swamp? I know he didn't fucking do it at all because it was impossible. You can't drain the swamp as the president because they have equal power to you almost, but still... Does he really think he could do this? Dissolve the government. Yeah, It's a shame the president didn't just think of getting rid of the government. Why didn't anyone ever think of that, Lucas? Fucking idiot. I don't believe it, because, like, you know, most of what I know about the government that isn't from recent years is stuff I learned in high school. They taught us how the government works in high school. There's a system of checks and balances. There's 3 branches. The president's only the head of one of them. And honestly, the judicial branch, fuck, I can't talk right now, actually kind of has a lot of power over the president. He can't do shit after the Supreme Court says something. There was a system of checks and balances. Well, let's not get into it right now. No, I don't want to be president. Oh my god, can you imagine everyone scrutinizing you all the time? I like being able to disappear when I want to. Oh shit. Someone's using the microwave. I might not be able to see the chat for a bit. That's still a thing. Because I'm watching it on my old laptop. And I think this is the instead of Make America Great Again, I think he was going to run on this. I hate this bigoted, greedy country. That's all we could take it as, right? Oh, right, I can't see chat, maybe. I guess I can see it here. Maybe? I don't know. Legislative? Yeah. The president, like, has the most power compared to the Senate and the House, technically, but if they both teamed up on him, it's like... Didn't Werner have a black eye in one video? My opinion on Israel. I can't stand Israel. I mean, cancel me if you want, but they do shit constantly that's really shitty to disadvantaged countries, and, like, everyone gives them a pass on it, usually. And yeah, Lucas did have a black eye as far as we could tell. God, what was the video called? I covered it in one of mine. He said, it was something about how no one should have more than $1 billion. Which I'm not exactly that against, I guess. $1 billion is a lot of fucking money, honestly. It kind of wrecks everything, but it's like, they attacked the U.S. too? Shit, I don't even know. I don't like the country Israel, though. They are really fucking hyphy. And people let them get away with it, so, I don't know. Don't take that as a statement on Jewish people or anything. Oh, this is a great meme, isn't it? Look at this face. I don't know if he knows what bigoted means. I mean, he knows some things that bigoted means, but I think he applies it to himself or to other people who are talking about him a bit differently. Yeah, basically. Face only a mother. But she doesn't. College. All these smooth-brained love at first sight motherfuckers. Love at first kiss, you pepperminty ponytailed teeny bops. I'm that guy. Yeah, isn't that a face that just makes you want to kiss it? The greasy mullet. And you haven't even seen this guy's bald spot. You can't tell from the front. USS Liberty and Dancing Israeli. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that on stream, but I would like to hear about it. Yeah, I'll check it out. I guess it's just going to be a Lucas stream. I thought about doing some TCAP, but we're almost done already. Oh, good night, the Kraken. Oh shit, got an 80% on a bio assignment that took an hour to do. I better brag about it online. Goddamn back pay. I need that $12,000 back pay. Ain't no age phobia in Spokane. Single women like this will sleep on cardboard with you in Spokane for a sack of McDonald's and a clean toothbrush. So long as you're brown. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. You know, maybe I missed this one. This is actually really fucking bad. This is really fucking bad. This is what he puts Black Lives Matter after? Bitching about how women will sleep with poor guys as long as they're black? That's what we're looking at? Oh my god, yes, Lucas, I made up your racism. Fucking beautiful. Oh, yeah, I ignored chat for a bit. Well, I'm not gonna be, we've only got like 15 minutes left. Hey, what's going on? Is anyone else annoyed by this fucking meme? God. Oh, you're drinking whiskey? Whenever I think of the Kraken, I think of rum for some reason. Go figure. I mean, just the fact that he puts hashtag Black Lives Matter after bitching about this. This is what he thinks a Black Lives Matter post means? He's actually just complaining about black people. Oh yeah, Kraken rum is great. I mean, it's great for how cheap it is. I don't know if it's it's not exactly top shelf, but it's tasty. Oh yeah. I heard Trump's lawyers said Philadelphia, and I'm like, what, Congress laughed about that? You should hear how people on the East Coast pronounce Oregon. Fuck. Yeah, I don't think you can make a good drinking game out of Lucas. He's... Yeah, I smoke pot. I think I smoked pot on the last stream. No one said anything, though. Oh, I can't do tequila anymore, gotta say. 9 years, no bay. I've done some benevolent-ass things. I've displayed feats of talent. Man, I need, like, a citation needed on, like, most of this stuff. Fuck God. Ain't no God. Yeah, maybe. Oregon is pronounced like Oregon, but if you hear people from the other side of the country, they'll say, like, Oregon and shit. I don't know. Yeah. It is. His feat of talent is that he's not banned from everywhere in Spokane, I guess. Yeah. Oregon, Italy. Lucas used to smoke a lot of pot. I don't know about crack. Yo, Snoop Dogg's gin? Man, that's tempting. I mean, it's tempting to play the song right now, to be honest. If Lucas quit posting for a year, would you think he died? Thank you for the super chat, Wine Night. Yes, probably. I don't think he's capable. And they can't keep him in the mental institution for that long. The longest they kept him was like 3 months or something. Oh. No, I don't think he's been smoking any meth. I'm not sure why. He's just not very good at smoking pot. He was supposed to get drug tested, but you know what? I gotta be honest. Oh, strawberry flavor? Nice. Um, he was supposed to be drug tested, actually, because he was on probation or whatever. I don't know. I think it was probation. He got kicked out of the park, and then he kept going to the park anyway and yelling into his phone, so they kept kicking him out. However, then COVID happened, and I think they're taking it easy on people, and they always take it easy on Lucas, so it's not surprising. Everyone feels bad for this guy, and they really shouldn't, because he does stuff like this. Look at this bok choy. Why did he melt cheese over bok choy? Can anyone possibly fathom what he's doing? What time is it? It's 9:21 p.m. in Pacific Standard Time. I start streaming a little late. I think I started at 7:30, which means it's late-er for everyone else. There's a reason he's staying in Spokane. Like, people in Spokane are aware of him and they hate him, so he'd want to leave, but I think that their social programs are so good that he doesn't want to leave, because then he'd be doing worse. What is the dish? I don't know. It's sausages and bok choy that he covered in different types of cheese. Right on the baking pan that everyone else has to use, presumably, for the toaster oven. Yay. 5 in the morning. Well, I'm sorry, that was not the most pertinent streaming time. I also upload at really stupid times. I always figured that people out of the country probably appreciate it if I randomly upload at 2 in the morning in my time. They usually say they do, so probably. Eric, thank you for the super chat. Yes, that is quite a mess. God, why did I never think of just melting cheese over bok choy? I guess the same reason I never thought of melting cheese over cucumber slices. Therefore, he deserves to be homeless. Okay, you want to know why he deserves to be homeless if you're not familiar? Lucas deserves to be homeless because the last time they gave him a fucking place to live, he decided to blackmail his neighbors to try to get sex out of them by turning them into the police. Lucas A. Cab Werner decided that his best option was to fucking extort his neighbors for sex with underage girls, well, young girls at least. It's not the only reason he's homeless. I mean, not working's part of it, obviously, but, like, he could have had a place to live not working, and he decided that that was not in the cards. He just wanted to be a sex creep and leave notes on people's doors, threatening to turn them into the police. Like, there's no defending this. Oh, I can't beat up on Lucas. That makes, if you get in a fight with a lol cow, you become a lol cow. I really don't want to do that. I can't even imagine what Lucas would put on pizza. Which is a food where, like, pretty much any cheese is game, right? But he'd probably find the one that you shouldn't use, right? From LA to Spokane. Yes. Yeah, I mentioned both of those things. Someone did buy him a bus back from, LA. Or from, I don't know, wherever he was. John Wayne Airport. Someone told me it wasn't actually LA. I don't know. I haven't been to California too many times, but cream cheese on pizza. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think I'm not an A-log because, like, the big thing about A-logs is they try to build themselves up by talking about other people. So if my Lucas videos were full of me talking about how great I am, that would make me an A-log. But that's, like, the biggest thing. I'm not really sure what going and trying to beat someone up makes you, but I don't really agree with going to meet YouTubers off the internet, you know? I feel like we should try to keep this all as private as possible. I don't really want someone showing up on my porch, you know? Yes, the bus ticket was more expensive, but it was his only option. The guy who flew him out there paid less for the airline ticket than Lucas paid for the woman who bought Lucas the bus ticket back. It was like maybe 117 and 150, I think. Neither of them were that expensive for a normal person, really, so. In fact, Lucas should have had enough money to get back. He's just a goddamn idiot and spent all of it before he left. Yeah, don't disturb people. Now, I'm not saying no one can ever meet me. I'm just saying don't show up on my porch. But don't worry, I wouldn't call the cops on you like Lucas would. I don't like cops either. Like, Lucas probably thinks I love them because I'm against him, but I can't stand the fucking cops. I've never called them in my life. All they've ever done is fucking harass me. And I'm white, so I can only imagine. Gone to San Francisco? Oh my god. We should definitely watch another video, right? Or finish this one? If anyone remembers, before I got sidetracked, this is the video where he's saying that the government will just give him more money if he has a kid. My Four Loko of choice is currently the purple one. I got really sick of the red one. Oh, do I have one? Ah, it's an energy drink. Yeah. There we go. This thing. Am I still on camera? Yeah, there we go. Shut up, Microsoft. Man, these computers piss me off. Could anyone tell how old I am yet? Because I have had no idea how to deal with technology this stream. Oh, don't try Four Loko if you haven't. Although, yeah, this one's pretty good. It's the new sour one, plus it's 14% alcohol. Which, like, even though I have an insane tolerance, 14's gonna do it, you know? Let's watch this.
You don't have to worry about it, but if you come up with an attitude problem, you're not my type. I like women that are sweet and Socratic.
Socratic
means you ask questions, and you're not...
Socratic? Did I really just hear that word out of Lucas? I'm not even sure what it means. Obviously, it has to do with Socrates, but... Was there a Socratic oath? I forget. He's just like throwing out random words he learned either online or at college. I don't know. What is... Yes. What does Socratic mean? What the fuck, Lucas? That's not what it means at all. I called him Socrates once. It was supposed to be a Bill and Ted reference, but people... Yeah, I know what the Hippocratic Oath is. I'm not sure where I've heard the term Socratic from before, but... However, this word is very more specific than Lucas thinks it is. He thinks it means someone who just questions everything, but apparently it means directly relating to Socrates, so great. Oh, sure. I don't have a whole ton of, Huh? Oh, yeah, I know what the Hippocratic Oath is. Don't worry about it. Oh, yeah, if you at me on Twitter or whatever, I'll see it. I don't have that many followers. I have less than 1,000, actually. Socratic method. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, so that's, like, the way that they, deal with science in, Yeah, okay, I got you. You can tell how out of sorts I am in real life. I don't always, like, know everything like I do in my videos. I do a lot of research for my videos. Yeah, I know. We need to, Alright. I am not done yet.
Nice to me. You're gonna get exactly what you give me in return.
Socratic myth. All right.
If you call me an idiot, I'll say, I'm not an idiot. How am I an idiot? You're an idiot. How am I an idiot? It'll be that whole thing.
You call me an idiot, I'll say, I know you are, but what am I, like a fucking 5-year-old? And that's what he just said, right? I'll just say Socratic in any way that does not refer to Socrates is apparently wrong. God. I know you are, but what am I? Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I mean, if you have to call somebody names like your spouse, your girlfriend, or your boyfriend names in order to have a relationship, that is what is known as a toxic friendship. And you are displaying both toxic masculinity and toxic feminism at the same time because it's geared by capitalism loving drama. I can give you drama. Pour one out for the homies. Black Lives Matter. But at the same time, while I'm pissed off about racism, I don't like age phobia. Why won't you?
You're not pissed off about racism. You're fucking being racist, you goddamn fucking piece of shit. The fuck is he on about? Just like Black Lives Matter. But I'm pissed about racism. Yeah, whatever.
You date me. I'm too old for you. You're an asshole.
You're an asshole. It sounded like Adam Sandler kind of.
It's true. You're a bigot. You just need to admit that you're a bigot. You only date dudes that are your own age. You're
it's
a bigot.
working? No way.
You need to be against all forms of bigotry as the left wing. Misogyny, racism, classism, age phobia. And I'm not going to date somebody that is willing to give in to guys that have more than one girlfriend. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's a beer. I think it's an energy drink, actually. Not that Lucas wouldn't drink, but I'm pretty sure he's not right now.
Would you give in to someone that had more than one boyfriend all the time? Would you date that chick that just like has 4 boyfriends? So why would you expect me to date a chick that will date a guy or hang out with a guy and have sex with a guy that's got more than one girlfriend? It's COVID, and you're out there slutting around like it's no big deal. Yeah, cheers to your disease. The point is...
Cheers, Lucas!
Is that we need more acceptance for marginalized groups. Because what that'll do for straight cishet males like me, or cishet, is make us part of this diverse chain of human progress, rather than the fact that it's just one type of dude. Dudes like me in charge, with a lot of money. Dudes like me don't want dudes in charge that have a lot of money. Nice 2 girlfriends. I see you hate greed. Hey, hook me up. Don't be a misogynist. Come over to Instagram and throw me your phone number.
Cozy Masamune. You're like 32, so you're way too old for him. Yes. There's a whole ton of disqualifying factors that people should know about, probably. If I were to meet someone in Spokane who was young, I would definitely warn them about Lucas. Not that I think he's going to do anything, it's just... You might as well know who he is. He does kind of remind me of someone you'd meet in Job Corps. Like, I didn't go, but one of my friends did, and he just told me about how much of a fuck-up everyone was. And he kind of was too, so... I don't know. I don't even know if the video is working. Someone said it was.
Or your address or whatever, we'll have a conversation. I would like to be a dad and get married someday, but if Gen Z is going to be a bigot generation, I can't give my kids the strongest possible DNA.
Oh no. What will your kids do? What will your kids do if you don't give them your fucking bipolar schizophrenic genes? I'm not like... I'm not trying to talk shit on mental illness, by the way, but it's like, Lucas keeps talking about basically eugenics, like his DNA is going to be the best, and there's a million reasons why his DNA sucks if you were going to take that route. So it makes no sense. His argument against dating someone his own age? Oh, his argument is that he's tried it already. Yeah, he tried dating women his own age. And women older. So now he wants to try younger. Oh, okay. All he wants is a kid. He doesn't want a kid. He wants the concept of having a kid. I guarantee you he doesn't actually want to have one. Well, I guess it depends. He really thinks that the government will just give him money. Man, you want to hear something fucked up? I'm going to power level myself here a bit if you want to hear it, but, so my nephew, his biological father was actually, I only met him once, but he had a bunch of kids, and his kids all had, like, disabilities, and he was, like, living off of their welfare, and it turned out that he was actually, molesting, like, all of them. I don't know which word to use. I don't monetize my stream, so I guess I can say whatever. I'm not on Twitch, thank God. Oh my God, this happened in the South, and it was awful, and this guy got like 50 years in prison. Like, he's never going to see the outside world again. And this is basically what I think Lucas probably would think of as an ideal situation. Like, I can't, like, say that exactly. It's a fucked up thing to say about someone, but it's like, it happens. And this shit did happen. It just happened, like, not too many years ago. Although, if he had gotten trouble in Washington, I bet you he would have only gotten, like, 10 years or less. Which is what's ridiculous about it. Yeah, it's... I know, I set this as a comedy stream, and then I tell you all a terrible story. I do that in my videos sometimes, too. But it's like... Yeah, I don't know, it makes it scarier, thinking that stuff like this actually happens. Yeah. A lot of people think a relationship's going to make them happy. Especially on Valentine's Day. I don't really get it myself. I think it's pretty optimal to be single on Valentine's Day. Well, did I finally hear... Oh, yeah. I did hear from Abby eventually. Only while I was streaming, though. Yeah. I think there's several reasons why it's nice to be single on Valentine's Day. I never had a problem with it. Although, a lot of my fun on Valentine's Day was going around and finding posts from people who are really pissed about it for whatever reason. I don't know. Do I think Lucas is infertile? I don't think it... I don't know. I mean... Who the hell knows? It's not like I know anything about his, medical stuff. As far as lolcows go, Lucas is not exactly, he's actually kind of discreet about his medical stuff. He's not discreet about it, but, like, for a lolcow, he does not give away all of his medical information. And a lot of them do. Yeah, a relationship's just the beginning. Possibly a difficult beginning. And it's possibly the end, too. Who knows? Well, let me check my messages. Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to think about his sperm. Oh, okay. She's watching the stream. Alright, cool. It's probably about over, though. I don't know. You guys want me to go another 20 minutes? I think I could do that. So, I don't know. If you wanted to ask if Lucas is autistic, I personally, I think he probably is. He himself has been asked, and he said that he didn't want to get tested because he thought that that would be like what made women not want him. I don't think that's really it, though. Yeah, he hasn't wanted to see if he's autistic. It's kind of likely, though. Like, his difficulties socializing in particular, they remind me of Elliot Rodger a lot of the time. So, something like that. Oh, it might be a still image. Let's see.
So I would give your kids as strong as possible DNA as well. Oh, well, okay. You be a bigot, but if you don't take your goddamn flaming cross off my lawn,
there he goes again.
I'm calling the cops.
Flex hard, thank you. I know it's probably loud every time I move this mic. That's like one of the known issues with it. Otherwise, it's a pretty good mic. I appreciate the super chat. And here he is yelling about taking flaming crosses off his yard. He just will not stop comparing himself to Black Lives Matter, and it's really... it's awful. People have taken it so easy on him, and in particular, the cops take it so easy on this guy that it's amazing that he's comparing himself to a movement about people getting killed. Nobody would ever kill this guy. They look at him, they're like, wow, something's wrong with this dude. We should probably just give him a warning. Asperger's? I don't know. I'm obviously not an expert. I'm the farthest thing from an expert. If I ever pursue my doctorate just to be able to call myself Dr. Fate, it's probably going to be in something that isn't medicine. Something easier. Hey, wouldn't that be cool to be called Dr. Fate, though? Well, apparently he got beat up that one time, and he wanted to sue me over it. Yeah. He decided that my videos got him beat up by whoever beat him up. Which didn't happen, I'm sure. It even said in the police report that the wound he showed the cop thought was a zit. Which it probably was. No, I know who Dr. Fate is. Trust me on that one. He's like the character Doctor Strange is ripped off of, but he's way less known. I'm usually more of a Marvel person, but Dr. Fate's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, Lucas is a huge neckbeard. Philosophy. Yeah, I hear you.
Metaphors.
Yeah, it's neat.
Don't like metaphors.
That's true.
I don't care if you don't like metaphors. Why are you asking me my type of woman? Are you introducing me to her? Maybe it an answer. You don't have to, of course. You could be an asshole. It's perfectly allowed. We allowed Trump to be an asshole for 4 years. But you know what? You just date a bunch of clones anyway. So if you're not that type, hit me up. If you just date the clones with the money and the cars, how are you like anything that you like? I mean, you're displaying qualities of things that you hate. Yeah, he's got a car, but I live outside of town.
God, he's going to tell people what they hate. That's great.
You really only date these guys because they have cars and money more than me. Yeah, he works hard, but meanwhile, you're a democratic socialist. Well, excuse me, sis. I didn't know this was a bullshit world with you as well.
Ooh. I think Abby wanted me to say something about dragons and probably Abelard. You won't know what that means, but she will. Alright, let's get back to it. Hey, Red X is here. How's it going? People were asking me who I'd collab with. I guess probably this guy. Nobody else talks to me these days.
Well, thanks. But the point is, you have to embrace certain things. Anti-misogyny, anti-racism. You can't just be against it kind of in spirit, you know what I mean? Anti-homophobia is what you need. Not non-homophobia, anti this crap. We need to be anti all this shit.
No, well, let's be like Lucas and chill off my drink.
Just on principle alone. And if you're a chick, or, you know, if that offends you, the word chick offends you, I guess you're offended. You're like a pearl-clutching Democrat. Oh.
For fuck's sake, how does he switch so quickly? He's like, wow, you say these things and it's awful. And then he's like, however, if they don't want me to say this, fuck them. They're a pearl clutcher. Like, what is this madness? Oh. Hey, I think I can do something here. Alright, you don't have to do anything. I don't expect my mods to do anything. I kind of like a little toxicity in the chat. I need some abuse sometimes, right? Oh, noise? Oh, I'm not sure. I was just making someone a moderator.
My. Yeah, the environment that we live in is dying. We need universal health care. And you choose to just pick on words.
He went straight from the other... This is ridiculous. This video is so fucking disjointed. He goes straight from bitching about what other people are saying. Oh, never call women bitches. Oh, but if they get mad that I call them a chick, fuck them! And that's exactly what he says. I'm beautiful. No, I'm not. Thank you, though. Oh, man. He went straight into it. It's like Lucas is the only one who can be right. Everyone else who's against him is either on one side or the other. Lucas... You know, he really... Hey, no problem. I'm spending Valentine's Day with all of you. Probably, yeah, 172 people concurrent right now. That's pretty good. I appreciate that you all showed up. Especially since I didn't make it easy. I don't know, YouTube is not making it easy to figure out how to stream for me. Because I suck at this shit. No. I look way better on this camera than I look in real life. I swear. Okay.
Oh, okay, you're offended by words? Nigga.
I forgot that was there. I already sent it to Catch a Predator. Valentine to my themed... a Predator-themed Valentine to my girlfriend, but... But yeah, if someone's here, they can be my Valentine, sure. Yeah, it gets difficult to get me to collab. Yeah, Lucas is like, oh, you gotta be a pearl clutch. He spent the first, 8 minutes of the video complaining about how guys are so misogynistic and racist. And then he just does this. But not because he's racist or anything. He just did it because he's Lucas, I guess. He's a comedian. Oh my god, how many times do I drop the N-word in my videos? I actually used to use the soft N-word if it showed up in posts. I've just been avoiding them lately. I don't think it's worth, the potential trouble. I didn't want to censor any words, so I haven't. I just avoid posts if I have to. If a post is talking about lolicon, I've always avoided it because YouTube really likes to demonetize over that subject. Why didn't Lucas have a kid when he had a girl? She actually, in one of his grossest posts of all time, he talked about how she couldn't have kids anymore because she had a hysterectomy. I don't know. You guys want to hear that? I think I could find it. I'm the one who made this post. Alright, this one's gonna hurt, but strap yourself in. About 5 years ago, I was fucking a 50-year-old for a year and a half, 18 years older than me. She let me come right inside her because she didn't have a womb from a hysterectomy. Amazing sex. She liked it when I'd mount her from behind and pump her asshole full of semen before she took a shower and went to work. You really need to try having sex with people who aren't in your age group. You're missing out on the best orgasms you'll ever have in your life. Let me fuck you. If you've never came with a dick inside you, you will when I chew on your pussy until you squirt like the Spokane Falls outside the Spokane Community Library, where I hang out from open to close in the back on the second floor, rocking out libido-driven lines of soothe like these to you every weekday and Saturday. Once we're naked together, I think you'll realize our bodies were never meant to come unglued apart. Think about this for a second. All the guys you girls fuck are exactly the same age. New, manufactured, processed, corporate bullshit dressed up in packaging. But what's inside? Nothing. Nothing but pretty colors cranked out on an assembly line budget. They're not Kurt Cobain. They're Kurt Clone Bane. I fucking told you. It's like you're saying the only thing you're willing to have for breakfast is cold cereal and milk. It's like you don't even know pancakes, cheese, eggs, and bacon exist. You're ignorant, babes. I only wish to enlighten you to the fact that malto meal fuckery you crunch on and barely can stand to swallow without a glugging slosh of homogenized, incinerator, intolerable frack water is not the only option, and it's not even a healthy option. You're going through a sex fist. You're so hungry for sex fist, you don't even know you're missing a balanced sex fist. Sex fist enlightenment, only at Lucas Werner. Man, that was a really fucking weird sentence to read. I didn't understand what like half the words were. It's coming from Lucas, so he's probably just fucking being an idiot. I know. This is what I think is one of Lucas's worst posts of all time. Oh, well, obviously. I said it right here. Oh. There's so many things wrong with this. He did mention Kurt Cobain, which is great. Listen to this. When I chew on your pussy until you squirt like the Spokane Falls outside the library where I hang out from open to close? Is he showing off the fact that he hangs out in the library all day as a... what was this? Presumably 30-something-year-old man. I'm not exactly sure when this came from, because, he spelled his own name wrong. That would not fucking surprise me. He's like, "Hi, I'm Sukal." Oh, wait, Lucas. He has like one line to give, and he fucks his own name up, I'm sure. "Hi, my name is Kaslu." Fuck! Again! Oh my god. "Hi, my name is Cute, and you look Lucas." Fuck! Ah! You know this is what's going to happen if he ever does this. Yeah, he made international news. I'm not sure how. I think it's because the fucking Guardian or some tabloid picked it up in England, but, you know. I know, it really does. Oh, hey, Abby. Oh, right, I wasn't going here. My Valentine's in the chat.
Good, be offended. I really don't care. There's an environment that's dying. We don't have universal health care. What I'm saying is that you need to listen to the left wing. We don't have our COVID checks for a year. We live in the richest country, all these industrial nations. Be offended by little shit. This is why we don't like Democrats, kids. You split hairs and you're hypocrites. Yeah, nice car, 6 girlfriends, lifestyle, but at the same time, You are a greed monger. You are what you hate. I would be a great dad. Don't even dare scrunch your face at me. I would be a great dad.
It's too late, Lucas. I have been giving you a very, very scrunchy look the entire time. What you're saying is completely insane. Mr. Hands is from Grace Harbor? I knew he was from Washington. I guess I didn't know that. Well, Lucas is also from Grace Harbor, if that makes it any better. You know, I don't think I'm done yet. I'm going to be right back, and we're going to do another half hour if people will watch. There's a lot to cover here, and I kind of need to decompress some of it. I'd imagine. How can you be less productive than Lucas? Good God. Oh, right, I didn't leave a video going. Oh my God, chat's probably bored as shit. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm doing. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't covered enough yet somehow. I've covered a lot, but like... Alright, have a good night, Rukia. Nice. Which one? Well, I watched all of this one. Let's check out this one. Is he gonna talk or is he just gonna sit there looking like shit?
I hate these guys. I'm tired of these guys. I've had enough of these guys. Their sexist words and their sexist behavior. Their love of the misogynist. Their patriarchy.
What the hell's my lighter?
Cishet acceptance. Their culture of money too. All these clones and baseball caps.
I'll be damned.
Any of these greedy dudes with multiple girlfriends and bad attitudes. I'm sick of these guys.
Oh, man.
And I'm into you.
That really took me the whole fucking video, but here we go.
Take care of you. Cover you in kisses. Make sure you're doing okay. And I'll cook you good food.
I'll cook you good food.
I'll rub your feet and smell your hair. I'll fight their bigotry and I'll start a family with you.
Oh, something about the 16-year-old girl he hit on? I could actually show you. Okay, so like the Starbucks thing, I don't personally think the girl turned out to be underage. You know, I can't play Freebird. I wish. I don't think the girl at Starbucks actually was underage. He just made the argument that she must be at least 16. However, there was a previous girl that Lucas hit on by asking her out to a burrito. And she was 15, and he thought it was okay as long as he asked her out for the day that she would be 16. And this was him at the time, like 35 or 36, I don't know. He wasn't, like at the time, he wasn't that much older than I am right now, but can I imagine hitting on a 15-year-old? I don't even know any 15-year-olds.
I'll structurally crash their market stash. I'll worship your beauty.
Burrito would be sweet.
And I'll make your body move. I'll love you down and I'll build you up just to know how you do. I'll love you down and I'll build you up just to know how you do.
I wonder. I mean, this one's old, but it's an absolute classic. If you've never seen Yeet Me Down a Bay, this is Lucas's song about how you should yeet him down a bay. He seemed to have figured out that the kids were saying yeet, and he decided that bay was not, like, fucking 6-year-old slang at the time, which it basically was. Anyway, check it out, Yeet Me Down a Bay. Kind of sounds like he's trying to do Cotton Eye Joe or something to me. I don't know why he has this southern drawl in this fucking song.
Yeet me down a bay. Be fucking that Zoomer all day. Christ was homeless and you gotta be all Gucci Mane. Tight with the money so you won't be my honey. And I oop into your vibe like I'm Spokane Saturday Night Live. All same mood upon the left. You do be age-phobic like you rockin' a retard cleft. I don't know, nigga, I'll put a ring on her. Quit acting like the KKK, motherfucker. Yeet me down the bay, you bigot. Sway, ta-da, 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 ta-da. Today, yeet me down a bay. Occupy, obey.
Yeah, so if anyone noticed that in the same sentence he drops the N-word, he accuses someone else of acting like the KKK. In the same sentence, the same line, yes, he dropped the N-word and then said, why are you acting like the KKK? So, I don't know. He just has different definitions of everything than a normal person would have, I guess. Yeah, that's Yeet Me Down a Bay. His other one's called, what's it called? It's the one that's like, Gen Z, solidarity, she about 18 and ready to breed. I don't remember what it's called. What's it called, Abby? Well, he doesn't get beat up enough, that's for sure. Well, I said I'd stay on here a little longer. Let's check it out. Yeah, I guess I'm going till 10:30. Why not? Do I threaten you? Actually, yes, Lucas. You have threatened me quite a few times. I've never felt threatened, but... Are you kidding me? I have never once threatened to punch this guy's teeth out, but he's threatened to punch my teeth out. I don't know, several times, maybe more than that. I'm not really that worried about it. Lincoln, okay. I don't think people can see my Discord when I bring it up.
Bring this up.
Oh, this is This is Clickatat's video. Does it start with it at least?
Judicious deal, or my mom could retire 47.
Where does
This
it
is
start?
another set of, even if my terminology is higher the romance, and whenever I, but that's only half your gentry country. That means we're not. Whenever I see,
Oh god, this is the long version. I thought you'd send me the short one. Well, anyway. You can thank Abby. She sent me this. Alright, let's check it out. No, Lucas has never joined the chat, and he will not. I mean, he might if I gave him a bunch of fast food or something, but I'm pretty happy about the fact that, yeah, Gen Z, solidarity, she about 18 and ready to breed. Gen X, I actually know the whole thing, sadly. I've listened to it too many times. Lucas only shows up if you give him incentive to. Because everyone always mocks him. And you can imagine how my chat would be to him. It wouldn't be good. Yeah, he'd probably call the cops on me, to be honest. Don't worry, I have no interest in interacting with Lucas. I'll leave that to other people. Lucas has tried to start a cult. Like, the one thing you need to start a cult is, like, Lucas's weakest set. Lucas's biggest fan. Not even. I'm actually not the forefront, or the foremost wordologist. I'm just the person who makes videos.
and whenever I see Gen Z, I see the greediest dudes I've ever seen in my fucking life. But you talk huge about how you hate greed. Yeah, share the women, you know? But you don't, and that means we're not friends. I hope your football team loses.
Yeah, that's basically what I meant. I hope your football team loses. Lucas doesn't even know football teams. He doesn't give a shit.
Gen Z, solidarity, hypocrisy, and bigotry contradicts with what most of your generation tends to believe. Oh, yeah, you're socialist, and a guy rolls up with the car, and you're down with this. A credit card, and the Bernie Sanders goes out the window.
Yeah, that's basically.
Because you like being a prostitute, but you don't like breaking the law. So you hook up with the sugar daddy and a guy with the car, because he's a football star.
Hey, by the way, isn't that a really nice looking sky? They must have had gorgeous weather out there in Spokane at this point. He's about to be in a fucking potential snowstorm because of his own fucking idiocy. I don't know. Well, whatever. Look at how pretty that sky is. And look at what he's putting up with now. It's his own fault. Oh, he wouldn't dance like Carlton. Carlton looked like a fool, but, like, he had the rhythm. I can't even imagine what Lucas looked like. Yeah. It's his worst stat, and this is the kind of shit he's trying to do.
But that's only half your generation. Most of you are here against the degradation. The trash of the world sucks. Eat me down a bay.
Eat me down
Do this today. I'm not smoking heroin or meth. Okay, but we can't 420. Marry me today. I got potentially $500,000 in the bank. Even though I'm homeless, my parents are rich. I don't borrow any money from this. I'm not a trust fund kid. Travel agents made a lot of money in the 1990s. I got $1 million in.
Yeah, I'd like to see him try to do the Carlton,
down in
honestly.
Arizona. Hey, and then my dad and stepmom. Wise investments at the Microsoft. Yes, I agree that socialism rocks. Yes, I agree that corporatism sucks. But I'm here. Maybe one day I'll open an atheist home, sheltered in 300 years with my progeny. Can develop a building that can withstand an atomic bomb.
Withstand an atomic bomb? What?
but it's your socialism, your desire to save the world, your fertility, your beauty.
Your fertility, your beauty.
Your talent, you're funny. But the age phobia fucking sucks, but you don't fucking care because you want to suck on a big black dick.
Oh my god. There's no reason to, like, throw racist shit out there like that, but he constantly does it. And this guy... Well, I don't know. He basically gave me the I know you are, but what am I thing when I called him racist because of his posts. He's like, oh, Walter, have you ever dated a black girl? And it's like, well, no, I live in Grays Harbor, as you fucking well know. I mean, there's probably, like, 2 black women here, and I've never seen either of them. This is a very white area. I don't know what he wants from me. He probably wants me to go out and be creepy and be like, no, I need to go after only black women. Because that's what he'd fucking do. Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's ridiculous. Why is he complaining that women sleep with black guys? Does he think that he can do that without being racist? I suppose he does. Well, good fucking luck with that, Warren. Why don't you just let people sleep with whoever they want? I mean, that's how life works, but he'll never figure that out, because it doesn't favor him. Oh, talking to the black women? Oh my god, let me find that Kiki stuff. I know, the stream's almost over, so I don't have too much more time. I don't have all night. I have to go smoke this cigarette and get drunker. Now, I have to make a video tomorrow. I haven't worked in a while. Okay, so let's see. Which one of these posts should bring me back to the Kiki thing? Yeah, it's got to be around here somewhere. Oh my god, his posts about this woman were awful. It was right after he said he went to a Black Lives Matter protest, which he probably did, but, yeah. Well, I think someone cheered for Lucas when he was singing something weird. So he thought that people wanted him to do that, so he was doing it for a couple days. I think that was what happened. Fuck. I'm not finding it. It's so hard to find anything when you really want to. Alright, here we are. Listen to this shit. We didn't fuck. That's sacred pussy. That 18 to 21-year-old pussy, motherfuck. But she loved your $10 fries. I loved my lunchtime with a cosmic queen of a vagina. That's what you need right there. Fries with a gorgeous being so lovely and pristine. French fries with a queen. A cosmic queen of a vagina, he said. I know, my mic's probably too loud for me to be getting up in it like this. It's just hard not to. This is all so stupid. The day before, I was at a massive Black Lives Matter protest in Spokane that got jacked by an ACAB protest in the name of communism. Was downwind of a massive airborne pepper spray that hit my throat like a flavorless jalapeno. 2 blocks down the road, I just missed a massive plume of tear gas that definitely will well you up. So what I'm saying here is I just saw an anarcho-communist uprising get squashed, and then a day later had lunch with a hot black chick who was in her early to mid-20s as we longingly ate our fries like it was motherfuck 1950 and 2020. Hashtag bitches. A cosmic queen of a vagina. Yeah, I don't know. Lucas always uses words like sperm and semen, too, and I'm like, Lucas, those are not sexy words. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, I'll believe he showed up at it, and I think he might have creeped this woman out trying to... Oh, you want to hear about longingly? We're not quite there yet. He had a worse post about this same situation. Oh, yeah, he was going on about black lives being matter. Okay, look at this. Black Lives Matter. Do you realize how many African black lives are lost in African diamond mines for wedding rings? Or Asian lives lost in sweatshops to manufacture Nike, Reebok, and iPhones for parts of cents on the dollar in Asian sweatshops? Or how many Arab and Native lives are lost in the process of drilling for oil and the processing of gasoline so you can impress women with your cars? So what's his point? That we shouldn't think Black Lives Matter because they're lost elsewhere in the world? That does not sound like a leftist point, Lucas. It's not even close. That sounds like the kind of deflection that the other side might do. Hey. I suppose so. I'll have to get off here pretty soon. I totally just had lunch with a gorgeous young black woman I met downtown the other day. I wish I had proof. I tend to forget I have a phone on me when I'm being enticed by pretty young things. Oh, it's fucking creepy. Try giving them your full attention sometime. You might meet some You might meet some nice people if you respect them. I fucking love Gen Z. Hashtag the future is female. Hashtag age gap love. Hashtag Generation X. Hashtag Generation Z. Hashtag Generation Socialist. Hashtag Zoomers. Hashtag feminism. Hashtag women. Hashtag yeet. Hashtag bays. Fuck. Yeah, I really dropped the mic after those hashtags. Well, he did. My God. I haven't been to any protests. I'm pretty far out of the way, as you probably imagined. My parents are old and rich. What that means to me is my dad needs grandkids. I do not borrow money from my parents. What I need is some Generation Z pussy, so that hard-working king among men can have the grandchildren he deserves. Bless his dick for giving me half my DNA to enjoy this life. He'll be 69 this November. Nice. Find time for his second of 3 boys to get some vagina. Or we can go get some food if you're delightful. And then, all the same hashtags I said last time. I'm not going to say it again, but... I gotta talk to you about the Philippines. I've been thinking about maybe moving to a country where I could easily live off my YouTube revenue. I can do it here, but it's not as easy. So was there the other post, or was that farther? Oh my God. There's still another one. I don't want to check my folders either, but... here we go. Oh, that was probably loud. Okay, so this is probably the best thing he said about it. If people are still here. I still have 150 people watching me somehow. I swear we're almost done this time. However, someone was making fun of the fact that he said longingly. Holy fuck. Wait till you hear this one. Just imagine what actually happened in this story. I have no idea. We said hello to each other, so I had a chicken sandwich with sriracha mayo on my fries, as she ate fries covered in Parmesan cheese, mushrooms, garlic, and honey mustard. I stared longingly into her eyes. She revealed she had a boyfriend, so I stared longingly into her eyes on a bus to the 7-Eleven gas station, gave her my number, and said, "It was a pleasure to meet you, Kiki. You are a wonderful human being." Shook her hand as she smiled, looked me in the eyes, and waved goodbye as I smiled into her beautiful brown eyes and said nothing as she walked away. Then I bought a portable phone charger setup and ate a bag of snack mix and a sandwich later that evening, charged my charger for 2 days, then smoked a joint in the woods as I plugged 30 hours of battery life into my phone. But a white boyfriend. Yeah, apparently Kiki had a white boyfriend, which... Imagine a date with Lucas? We already know that. It probably even shows up at Google. I bet it does. I bet this shows up in Google. This is what Lucas says a date with him is like. So apparently he thought that this was appealing, whatever this picture is. I can't see it because he has me blocked on Twitter, to be honest. I stared longingly into her fries. Yeah, that sounds like Lucas. Hey, you showed up for like the last 10 minutes. I'm not going to be here too much longer. Notice that the fries that he's talking about are just like covered in shit. It sounds like America's version of poutine or something. And it's obviously something that Lucas would order. I mean, I think that something did happen here. Like, something happened. I'm not really sure what happened, but I don't exactly believe Lucas's version of it. Yeah. Lucas, when a girl says, I have a boyfriend, that does not mean, let me stare longingly into your eyes twice as much. You fucking idiot. I think it probably is based on a true story. He's not very good at, like, completely making things up like some people are. It usually means that something happened, which makes me wonder what happened when he said those guys beat him up with bats. Lucas stood behind her in line. Yeah, and then stalked her to the 7-Eleven, I'm sure, because that part of the story was probably true. Ma'am, what do $10 fries look like? That's a lot of money for fries, isn't it? That's like what I'd pay at the airport. Well, that's the thing. Yeah. I stared creepily into her eyes. And then he stares creepily harder. Mein Gott. Alright. Yeah, I think that's what people thought about it, was that she was trying to avoid him, so she got dropped off somewhere that wasn't her house. Pretty good idea. Yeah, $10 fries. Those better be some fucking epic fries at their $10. Like, I'll accept that I will pay $10 for fries, but they better be good. Jeffrey Epstein, a comic book guy. Yeah, I'd kind of like to see a representation of that. It's pretty funny.
But at least you're not racist. But you're sexist, because you need that thing. Every time I see you, you're with another guy. My thing. Let's get married today. I'll put your ring. 16 kids like Genghis motherfucking. It's the bigotry, the hypocrisy of your generation that sucks. And I agree with you that the socialism was needed because this sucks. Yeah. No, we lost to Bernie Sanders, Biden might off in a UBI, but we gotta get rid of the racist guy in the White House. But the age phobia, when I offer money, it's going away.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, that sucks. But the things that I want to do with the world, I want to save the world with you. I want to have 16, 17 kids with you. Whatever you want to do. Let's dance, let's sing, let's do this fucking thing. Earn this fucking ring.
16 or 17 kids. You know, I really hate it when people do this. My mom came from a family of 12 kids, and they are dysfunctional as fucking shit. It would be really hard to keep a family together with, like, that kind of thing. Imagine, because my grandpa was an engineer. Like, he made good money, and it just didn't spread to 12 kids. Can you imagine if Lucas decided to have 16 kids without a job? Like, what the fuck is he on about? Like, what? He is a simping character. Yeah, he sure has been lately. Like, someone with a good job is not really able to have 12 kids correctly. Can you imagine Lucas? A guy who's never had a job? Okay, to be fair, he had a job once for a short period of time when he was 19. Yes, whatever.
Even though the Curlian minds exploit the people in the earth, digging through the dirt, worker exploitation, and you want a motherfucking ring, you need to take a fucking vacation.
No, I know he'd be on welfare. He already said it earlier in that one video. And he said it a bunch of times before that. It's just never been quite so apparent. He says, hey, if I had kids, the government would give me more money. He doesn't even think about the fact that other people, including me even, are actually paying into the government. I don't know. Yeah, he said that he's a job creator, and he shared this picture that he got from the AARP about how people on benefits are job creators. And it's like, that's from the AARP. Don't you think they're talking about people who are retired, not some guy who had a job for a couple months when he was 19 and decided to sit on welfare for the next 21 years, even though he's somewhat able-bodied? I don't know. Yeah, let's just finish this. I'll probably be done after this. I want to make a video tomorrow, if possible. It's just all the neckbeard content has really sucked. I have no idea how Reddix is still making videos with the stories I've seen lately.
Get your head in check. You're a capitalist chick, and I don't need his motherfucking dick. May your football team lose today, because your greed makes this love go away. Capitalism stands in the way. Let's talk about the bigotry against my age. Generation X needs sex. The fertile bitches walk around like this.
The fertile bitches walk around like this.
But you're mad at me for expressing misogyny. Well, I apologize. I'll never do it again. But are you floating in my bed, nigga? No!
Oh my god, there he goes again. He can't stop it. What exactly about this song makes him think he needs to use that fucking word? Like what? It's not even a rap song. Oh my god, I'm fucking done. I know, what is he thinking? He just cannot stand the fact that he can't use this word, and there's not even any reason for him to do it. This song has nothing to do with it. He's not even rapping. Oh, whatever.
So what potential do I have to get you
Of
to
course
turn
he
around
did.
and smile? Maybe open a little racist thing. Why are you looking at me when I sing?
Well, you're calling me racist? You just dropped the
N-word.
N-word.
The bigotry. I don't understand what we need these words anyway. We should be rolling in the sheets. We should be fucking around with the neats. We should be fucking
around with the needs. Alright, we're gonna end this stream with something absolutely terrible. Not that I haven't played this before, but there's different people on every stream, right? If you've never heard Lucas's cover of Welcome to the Jungle, this is possibly the worst cover of Welcome to the Jungle I've ever fucking heard. And as I said, yes, I play guitar. I've been in local bands. I've heard a lot of really god-awful covers of Welcome to the Jungle. This is probably the worst one I've ever heard. So, alright. Let's go. Oh yeah, the lighter again. Let me light a cigarette. No. Yeah, there might be one worse. I'm not sure. This one's pretty bad though. Like, this is fucking horrible.
Welcome to the jungle. We've got fun and games. We got everything you want. We know the names. We are the people that can find whatever you may need. If you got the money, honey, we are your disease in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. What do we do? No, knees. I want to watch you bleed. Welcome to the jungle. We take it.
He is most certainly not playing the guitar. I think someone took this and put it over the actual thing or something, or he karaoke'd. I'm not sure. Either way, he's not playing the guitar. Trust me on that one. He does not play.
If you want it, you're gonna believe us. Price paid, and you're a very sexy girl, and that's very hard to please. You can taste bright lights, but you won't get that from me in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle, feel my serpentine.
I think he's reading the lyrics like Chris Chan or something. I can't dig it.
Welcome to the jungle. It gets worse here.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
You learn to live like an animal in the jungle where we play. You hunger for what you see. You'll take it eventually. You can have everything you want, but you better not take from me. And when you're high, you never want to come down. So down, 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 yeah. You know where you're in the jungle.
What do I prefer? Oh, I guess Marlboros, but cigarettes are all like $10 a piece here, so I just ask them for whatever's cheapest.
Baby, you're gonna die
Boom hour?
in the jungle.
It kind of does, yeah.
The jungle. Watch it bring you to your knees in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. To my serpentine in the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. Watch it bring
Dang
you
old
to
jungle,
your
man.
knees.
Dang old telomeres.
Welcome to the jungle. Let's bring it to you.
Old dang old jungle, man. We're talking about them Fibonacci sequence, telomeres. Dang.
Yeah, it's gonna bring you down.
Damn. That's how much they cost when I started smoking. Fucking 20 years ago. Oh, 15 years ago. I don't know, whatever. I did not start smoking 20 years ago. That's an exaggeration. Oh, yeah, we can get the shitty Indian reservation ones. We got a couple stores for that. Notice he also has a song called Teenage Bondage, but I think this is the end of the stream, actually. Your body is rejecting. It's a real philosopher's stone, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know if that works. I was thinking I might try to go to the Philippines and live off of my YouTube money. I've been thinking about it, but... Alright, so I'm going to call it a night. And thank you, everyone, for showing up to my stream. It was fun. Well, maybe I'll play it next time. I already went an extra hour. I think I could call it a night. Yeah, alright. Happy Valentine's Day. Thanks for showing up, everyone. It's been fun. Obviously, I'm less drunk than I was last stream. I don't really remember last stream that well. Alright. Good night, and if you live in Washington, avoid this guy, I guess. Good night.